Do you love horror, science fiction, B-movies, horror hosts, old-time radio, just plain spooky stuff? Then you should sign up at patreon.com/Lord Blooddraw. You'll be supporting the production of Lord Bloodraw's Nerve-Wrackin' Theater, presenting the best, worst, and wildest horror films ever made. Lord Bloodraw's Nerve-Wrackin' Auditorium, featuring the best of old-time radio horror. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour, showing classic 1950s sci-fi shows for Star Cadets of all ages. Plus, you'll get exclusive access to bonus content like Behind the Curtains of the Nerve-Wrackin' Auditorium, a deep dive into radio horror. Lord Bloodraw's B-movie reviews, a look at a classic low-budget drive-in feature, and much more. Sign up today at patreon.com/Lord Blooddraw for the love of horror.
Attention, Star Cadets! Stand by for action! Captain Paxar says prepare to travel time and soar through space while facing the worst villains of the past and the future! Stand by for Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Greetings, Star Cadets! I, Captain Paxar, am speaking to you from the secret headquarters of the Interdimensional Peace Force. Today, we continue our special 6-part mission, battling the evil Dr. Zorka's plans to conquer the Earth. Operation The Phantom Creeps. Phase 3 of our mission is as follows. Dr. Zorka, still believed dead, uses his invisibility belt to move about unnoticed as Bob West of the M.I.D. tries to discover the evil doctor's scientific secrets. Stand by for action as Bob West faces the crashing timbers.
those bushes.
Keep down. Must be the driver of that car. I missed him, whoever it is. Let's get to your car.
That spider, shoot it.
Oh, it isn't alive. That's one of Zorka's mechanical devices. But it's poisonous.
What are you going to do?
Try and catch it and take it to Mallory for analysis. Hey, that isn't like a hard-boiled newspaper girl to faint.
I'm not hard-boiled, and I didn't faint. I tripped.
Oh.
Be careful.
Don't worry, I will. I have a hunch one of those got to Jim Daly. He's still unconscious.
It's gone. Where'd it go?
I don't know. I wish I knew where it came from. That may be Mallory now. It is Mallory. Two of my men.
You all right, Bob?
Yeah.
Looks like you cracked up.
Bailed out just in time. Parker, check that car for ownership. There's enough left of it. Miss Drew would like the dope, too. She'll take it back in her car, won't you? There's a lot in this case that has to be kept off the record for a while.
Like spiders, for instance?
Right. Zorka's left something behind that's even worse than dynamite. Someone evidently got hold of it. The wrong kind of publicity will hurt it.
All right, I'll be careful what I put in the paper.
That's swell. I knew I could count on you. Check with me at Mallory's tomorrow.
Thanks, I will.
What's the matter with your coat?
One of Zorka's mechanical spiders disappeared on her. I don't dare put it on.
Spider, how'd it get out here?
I wish you'd tell me. I chased that car from Zorka, and the driver got away, but don't ask me how.
Shall I look around for him, Captain?
No, it's too late. He's probably miles away from here by now. Let's get back to Zorka's.
There's an extra Mackinac in the car here. It's Monk. This is a break. The chief wants him. Let's see if we can bring him too. Listen, Monk. With Zorka dead, you're in a tough spot. I want you to join up with our crowd and tell us what's become of Zorka's formula.
What makes you think I know anything about it?
You know plenty. Chief pays big for that kind of information.
What kind of information?
Quit stalling. You know what we're talking about.
I can't even guess.
All right. We'll take him along and work him over. Oh, God, don't hit me. Get in the car quick. It's the army gang.
Car pulling out from where I left that fellow handcuffed.
Did I chase him, Captain?
Yeah, looks as if they're taking our prisoner with them.
Who do you suppose they are?
But we're going to find out. Oh, hold him, Mac. One's enough. Now, who are you? What were you doing at Zorka's house? Come on, talk up.
Well, I...
Should I go get him?
No, it's too late. We got one of them anyway.
You mean they did it?
They fixed this one so he won't talk.
Sure is good shooting for this kind of light. I You men all right?
Sure thing. Check his prints and measurements, Mac, and check with the FBI.
I'll get the equipment out of the car.
We got to find out all about this gang, who they are, and what they're doing in this business.
Maybe it's the people Zorka intended selling his formula to.
That's what I'm afraid of.
So you were going to sell me out to Rankin and Aspiring, were you?
No, I swear I wasn't. Oh, I was just stalling for time.
Of course. You wouldn't dare to betray me. The police still want you, Mung. They don't want me. They think I'm dead. Now with the government and Aspiring both determined to steal my secret, it is necessary to share a very vital secret and knowledge with you. The hiding place of the source of all my power.
The source?
Yes. If they close in during my absence, you would be able to remove it to a safer place. There is power enough to seize or destroy the world. And only I know how to release and control it. Must be kept insulated. And it would be fatal to open it unless in the presence of these protective fumes I discovered.
Where did it come from?
It's part of a meteorite that fell in Africa centuries ago. Years of research led me to the belief that some great force akin to radium lay buried there. I organized a secret expedition, attended only by ignorant natives. It took me 3 years to find the place the meteorite fell. I suffered untold torture before I found a way to insulate myself from the magnetic and chemical activity of the element contained in the meteorite. I risked my health, my life to get it, and to compound with it another force of my own discovery that made it the greatest power on earth. Now why shouldn't I use it as I wish, even to conquer the world? So remember, if it is ever necessary for you to move that box, do not open it. It will mean death, disaster. You will remain here on guard.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
You got Jim out of his coma yet?
I've given him a new antidote. Perkins is watching his reactions. Any change, Perkins? Not yet, Dr. Mallory.
How long can he live in a state of suspended animation?
That's something I'm not prepared to answer. We're dealing with a force that I don't completely understand.
That doesn't mean that...
Not necessarily, Bob. Any luck tracing that car those two men used last night?
No, not a bit. All identification has been removed. I think Dr. Zorka must have sold his formula before he died, or else it's been stolen by some foreign agent.
I hope not. Can you imagine what a terrific weapon of aggression it would be?
Certainly can. An enemy can move in without any opposition. The whole country could be wiped out. Wish we could find out how Zorka derived his formula.
Say, we might be able to get a clue to the nature of Zorka's element with this neometer, which reacts to radioactivity.
Have you tried it on Jim yet?
Yes?
Any reaction?
Only a slight one, but it confirms my belief that the antidote must contain a part of the element itself.
That young newspaper woman is here, Doctor.
Again?
I told her I was here. Do you mind if she comes in?
If you insist.
You handle that story very nicely without telling too much.
Thanks. But the office thinks I'm holding out. They want more.
Hey, Doctor, this needle's jumping all over the place.
Just since Miss Drew came in?
Yes.
Take her over by the door. Take her out. Close the door. Bring her back.
Say, what is this? I don't like wrestling.
Bring her closer. It reacts to her, definitely. Or to something she's carrying.
Empty your handbag.
Oh, so it's just a holdup.
One of Zorka's discs. Where'd you get it?
Dr. Zorka's house, under a withered plant.
Oh, yes, I remember. I meant to take it.
That's the thing it reacts to.
And that's the clue for our antidote.
Pulse is increasing, getting stronger with every beat.
You were lucky last night that they only got one of you. It's unfortunate the G-men are in on this.
Well, they are in on it, Chief. We got to act quick if we expect to beat them to Zorka's secret, wherever it is.
You think Monk's got it?
I don't know. Monk looks and acts strange. Almost as though he is under a hypnotic spell.
Perhaps he is. Has it ever occurred to you that Zorka might be alive?
No, what do you mean?
Dr. Zorka has done some remarkable things. It's never seemed quite right to me that he should die in an ordinary accident. Find Monk. Bring him to me. Perhaps the sight of money will loosen his tongue.
I know some other ways, too.
Our leader is expecting us to get control of this great secret. With it, we can conquer the world.
You passed out because you had the disc that was planted on Ann Zorka.
Who'd want to destroy her?
I don't know. Can I take this along to Zorka's laboratory? It might lead to something.
Certainly. I'll attempt an analysis of what is on that disc. It might lead directly to Zorka's secret.
Good luck. Come on.
Along.
Mallory's antidote secured from the Zorka disc.
I hope you can get enough other information so that we can crack this case wide open.
Yeah, before it cracks us.
Now, if I can just get this formula properly recorded.
What's the matter, Dr. Mallory?
Well, perhaps it was the fumes of the liquid, but it felt as though a man's hands were at my throat.
do we always have to get here just as the sun is setting?
Those long shadows get on your nerves, eh, Jim?
I hope to tell you, around this place.
Well, let's see what this can find for us.
Watch out for spiders.
Needle almost jumped off the dial here. Must be another disc around. Close. No, not so strong here. Now it's stronger. This way, Jim. Not so strong here. Now it's stronger.
Hey! Who is this mug?
The fellow I winged last night. He may be one of the spy rings.
What's the matter? What was that?
The helmet got so hot it burned my hand, and when it touched that box, it went up in smoke. Must be something pretty hot in there.
Don't open that. Leave Dr. Mallory open.
I guess you're right. Well, we'll take him to headquarters first.
All right, come on.
I'm going to try to open this thing.
What's the matter, Bob? Can't you make it?
No, not yet.
Well, maybe it's just as well after what happened to that neometer. Hey, Bob. I wonder what's the matter with this car. The engine stopped running. Plenty of gas.
Hey, Bob! Run it down great. Keep her rolling.
Shut that spot before we all get blown to bits.
Well done, Star Cadets! The first phase of our mission was a rousing success. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment.
Do you love horror, science fiction, B-movies, horror hosts, old-time radio, just plain spooky stuff? Then you should sign up at patreon.com/Lord Blooddraw. You'll be supporting the production of Lord Blooddraw's Nerve-Wrackin' Theater, presenting the best, worst, and wildest horror films ever made. Lord Blooddraw's Nerve-Wrackin' Auditorium, featuring the best of old-time radio horror. Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour, showing classic 1950s sci-fi shows for Star Cadets of all ages. Plus, you'll get exclusive access to bonus content like Behind the Curtains of the Nerve-Wrackin' Auditorium, a deep dive into radio horror. Lord Blooddraw's B-movie reviews, a look at a classic low-budget drive-in feature, and much more. Sign up today at patreon.com/Lord Blooddraw for the love of horror.
Welcome back, Star Cadets. I, Captain Paxar, will now brief you on the fourth phase of our special six-part mission, Operation The Phantom Creeps. Captain Bob West of the M.I.D. has tracked down the source of Dr. Zorka's tower, a dangerous meteorite, and is racing to bring it into headquarters for examination. Stand by for action as Bob West must face the invisible terror.
Try to open this thing. Don't open that.
What's the matter, Bob? Can't you make it?
No, not yet.
Well, maybe it's just as well after what happened to that neometer. Hey, Bob. I wonder what's the matter with this car. The engine stopped running. Plenty of gas.
Hey, Bob! Run it down brake. Keep it rolling.
Just that close before we all get blown to bits.
Who was it? Did you get that guy's license number?
I sure did. 130,000 volts. That's what wrecked us when I fooled with that gadget on the box.
Oh, that was a close one.
I better see if the box is still there.
And I'm going after that guy we picked up in Zorka's lab.
And this is no time for a manhunt. It's more important we get that mystery box to the federal lab for an analysis.
Blow up the whole city?
I guess you're right. We'll take it to Dr. Mallory's house. We'll be safer there. We're not the only survivors. The box is still here.
That guy get away. He's one of the spy rings.
The police will catch him. He can't get far with that bullet.
Say, what's going on here? You fellas trying to electrocute yourselves? Who's driving that car?
Take it easy.
Okay, Captain West.
We have to get to Dr. Mallory's right away. Official business.
I'll give you a lift.
All right, thanks. We'll tell you all about it on the way.
Monk! The meteor! Monk is gone! I still have you. You will be the instrument of my vengeance. Decided to come back, did you? The federal men broke in. They carried me off. They stole the meteor. You're lying. I left you on guard and you betrayed me. You've sold the source of my power to my enemies. No, I swear it. And why did you remove that box from the secret vault? I heard voices. I thought strangers were coming to steal it. I shall show you what happens to those who cross me. Don't let him get me! I'm wounded! I'm shot! I swear I'm not lying! Look! All right. I'm going to remove that bullet. Then you will tell me what happened. Come. Put up your sleeve. Put your arm through that tube in front of the range. Take your arm out. You felt nothing. Not a thing. Painless surgery. This and 1,000 greater powers are possible with the secret element. And now the source of it is gone. But they shall not keep it. No government shall possess my power. I know where Bob West has taken my meteor. But I can't go with you. They know me now. If I'm taken, they'll throw me back into Alcatraz. You can make yourself invisible. The Phantom will continue to protect you.
Thanks, officer. The newspaper, Nemesis.
What's in the box?
Lunch for Dr. Mallory.
Maybe he'll swallow that, but not me. Listen, my editor's putting the pressure on me for a story. Is that one of the late Dr. Zorka's gadgets?
Look, Miss Drew, the safety of this country depends on the contents of this box. There are spies in the city paid to see Zorka's secret.
Here comes Brown now. The G-men just carried a box into Mallory's house. Okay, I'll call the chief and tell him he's at the airport. You get back and watch the house.
Why don't you stop peddling your urge for sensational headlines while we tell you differently?
Well, all right. On condition that I get the scoop when you're ready.
Hello, Dr. Mallory.
Hello, Bob. Good. You found something.
Something. It's dynamite.
Come in.
Oh, if you don't mind, Miss Drew, I would prefer that only Captain West and Lieutenant Daly come into the laboratory.
Miss Drew has made her peace with the government.
Just the same, I'm afraid I'll have to exclude the press from this interview.
Go on, young lady. Take a walk.
There are 2 sets of prints on this box other than ours. Zorka probably handled it while he was alive, and the others must have belonged to the fellow who got away. Jim, take these down, will you? X-22-37.
Wait. This is the source of Zorka's element. I'm certain of it. The neometer is reacting exactly as it did to the disc we found on Miss Drew.
At ease, Star Cadets! Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour will be back in a moment! Stand by for action, Star Cadets! We now return to Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour!
Wait here, monk. I might be able to extract Zorka's element from this material if I had time enough and the right equipment.
It took Madame Curie 14 years to isolate radium.
Zorka's equipment's probably still in his lab. Why don't you work there?
I'll tell you what, Mallory, I'll take you to Zorka's myself. Personal escort service.
What's that? Oh, either this place is haunted or I am. All right, Jim, you take Dr. Mallory to Zorka's. I'll follow along as soon as I talk to the office.
Well, you better make a call from outside. His wires have been tapped. Come on, Doc.
Right.
Drive to the laboratory. Mallory is playing directly into my hands.
Meet you at Zorka.
The federal boys just left for Zorka's house. They've got the box with them. Okay, we'll head for our airport. The chief has a plane ready for our getaway.
Long distance? This is Captain West, the M.I.D, calling the War Department in Washington, D.C. Reverse the charges. Very urgent.
You know, I don't feel any too comfortable with that thing so close.
Nothing can happen as long as the meteorite is not exposed.
That car's still trailing us.
Get off the road and out of sight when we round that curve ahead.
All clear. Wait a minute, there's somebody in the back. All right, come on, buddy, climb out.
Oh, please, no, wait a minute.
Oh, you're a lot of help. Just a hitchhiker, Doctor.
Can I go along with you? See you could scout.
Go on, bait it. Look, that car is coming back. Whoever's in that car knows we've got the meteorite. All right, get in. Stay down.
Getting fast harder, huh?
Now, quit the wisecrack, and there's trouble coming.
Careful now. We don't want gunfire while we're carrying that box.
Keep your hands where they are. First the guy at the wheel.
Who's in the box?
All right, come on, get out, you.
That's what we're after.
Be careful. If you drop that, we'll be blown to bits.
Don't take the lid off while I'm around either.
Put that in our car. Handle it carefully. All right, start driving. And don't forget we're behind you, so don't get funny.
I can't. I've lost the keys.
All right, wise guy. Pile out, all of you. We'll take you in our car. Come on, get moving.
Inject all these in my element and plant them along the doorstep. But the discs? When our friends Captain West and Dr. Mallory walk in, no disc will be necessary. The meteorite they are carrying contains enough magnetism to attract thousands of spiders. They should be here soon. Something has gone wrong. They should be here by now.
Would you care if they had an accident?
Idiot. With those fools handling it, the meteorite is liable to explode, and I shall lose it. I shall wait no longer. This diameter will lead me to my meteorite. Come.
Light him up there, facing the wall.
Shit! Hey!
Which one of you is Dr. Mallory?
I am.
I'm sending you on a tour journey. We need scientists of your caliber to handle Zorka's discovery.
Warm up the motor. Why, you can't take off now with that fog rolling in. Fog or no fog, we're leaving. Put that box in the plane.
No use hoping Bob will come now. If we get out of this, we'll have to do it ourselves.
Careful. That stuff's worse than dynamite.
Watch me and get ready to run.
Look out, you go, fellow! Don't you realize that you might have blown us to bits? This thing's a fake. You blockheads. I sent you to get the source of Zorka's element. Where'd you get this? The girl gave it to us. Extremely clever, young lady. But we're after the source of Zorka's element, and we intend to get it. Where's the original box?
I'd like to know the answer to that one myself.
All right, Smith. Go to the back road and make a thorough search of that car. Take Mallory with you. You open the doors.
Closer, Monk. We are getting closer.
Get in that plane and keep quiet. Hold it! Get away, Tim.
Look out, Tom!
Great job, Star Cadets! The Captain will debrief you in a moment when Captain Paxar's Star Cadet Hour returns!
You've all served with valor and honor, Star Cadets, but our special mission, Operation The Phantom Creeps, continues. Captain Bob West of the M.I.D. and I, Captain Paxar of the Interdimensional Peace Force, salute you. You may now stand down until we meet again at the appointed time coordinates, when we will continue our daring mission through time, space, and alternate dimensions. Until then, Star Cadets, always remember, keep the peace.